Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
explore the area ahead of us later.
Unsolicited. Solidify! Stabilize!
As one with wind and cloud!
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Gather! Stabilize!
Busted.
Solidify!
Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
Wind strike!
Quietly now. Yeah. Take it easy.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Stay close and you will live.
Sure.
The campaign begins.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Gather!
Shine down!
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha!
Solidify!
Quietly now. Busted!
There is no escape!
Quietly now.
Rise! That strange feeling is back. It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or Jialiang, can you sense which direction?
I think it's this way. Yes, I'm sure of it.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way. This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
There is an...
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you okay?
No, I have to keep...
This place gives Paimon the creeps. Who knows what we're gonna find up ahead? The digging marks here appear amateur and rather old. I suspect it is a thieves' tunnel. A thieves' tunnel? Paimon...
Judging by the tools they... But why did they abandon this place without...
I remember now. She took me here once and told me that she'd found a way to save me in this cave. But she said that the method would...
Easy, Jialiang.
Illusion shattered! Gotcha!
The doctor will see you now.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster repellent.
A monster repelling incense?
The incense was burned several days ago. No doubt an encounter with the after them. Jiang Li was the next...
That's right. This sensor. This is where...
Jialiang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
The doctor will see you now.
can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
Aha! We can keep going now!
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
There is no escape!
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
The doctor was stealing.
Gather!
Shine down!
Mind the side effects. A bitter pill to swallow.
The doctor will see you now.
Jolie!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
God remains must have lured them here. Watch my back. Remember, Health comes first. This is nothing.
Solidify!
Quietly now. Gotcha.
Dr. Baiju, how serious is it? Is she...
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave. The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition, much as the poison, and if we don't eliminate it soon, then even if we save her life, I fear that she may never wake up again.
Then, what are we waiting for? It's not as simple as that. The poison within Jialiang's body is inextricably linked to the god. If the source is purged, the and the poison within Jialiang's body? Oh no. Are you?
Indeed. If the god remains...
I wondered when this...
Wait! But, Baiju, you're a great doctor. Surely you gotta know of some...
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time.
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you.
Dr. Baiju, give it to me straight.
The god remains have reached her internal organ.
But Dr. Baiju, I'm all too aware of the dangers of god remains. You are not the first to mention it to me. If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched I know for a fact if my choice can bring Jiangli back.
Jialiang...
After cheating death for so long. Travel...
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry.
Jialiang...
I am sure that over the years, Jiangli will have tried all the conventional...
Mortals are fate. What a crazy situation. Jiangli risked it all to save Jialiang's life. And now...
I've seen many
In the human realm, all things, at least.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice themselves for us, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives least deserving.
When all this began, we... So... I've said my goodbyes. My time...
As you wish.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories.
I'll take it. At the very least, it will allow me to stay with you and watch Ayu grow up.
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad. Don't fret, Ayu. I will gather some medicinal herbs right away. I promise you.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live, the tighter we cling to what we have. Oh, how I would love to hear your voice.
Jialiang! 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 Dad, are you awake?
Didn't I... Huh? What are these?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If so, could you describe it to me in detail?
Dr. Baiju, I thought that I was going to...
Die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human. That's right. Before we set off, of course, this is but whether it will keep you alive for a few... But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh.
Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jialiang's iron will. In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great principles governing life and death and the perpetual cycle of yin and yang. All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, and even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance.
Oops. And I'm...
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may not have found Jiangli in time.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was being frank and transparent.
Director Hu told me to keep her
All I wanted was to help Jialiang. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the last hurdle. One Chi-Chi was enough.
You stay away from my dad! When I grow up...
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put... Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
Is she finally gone?
All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, at times...
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago when I last talked with Jiang.
Yay! Paimon can't wait! Alright, first things first.
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baizhu, thank you so much for...
Don't mention it, Jiangli.
Just your duty, huh? Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Chenyu Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu. I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of
No, not at all. But I'm still impressed by how quickly you... Not just that. You even managed to improve a... Baizhu, be honest with me.
Told you that...
Life force isn't the...
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. When I treated Jialiang for the second time, there is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison in me will have already dissipated.
But you took such a huge risk. If we hadn't destroyed the god's remains back there, then even you might have... What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for this. The reason I left our master and went in... But in the end... How are all disciples of Chenyu Vale destined?
We are doctors,
Baizhu, I can tell. Can you still stop before?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us! The Traveler taught me...
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Baizhu, Chi-Chi...
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know what...
Baizhu, what did Jiang Li mean by... Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Jiang Li's master, has passed away at a... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the...
It is...
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But when one with an alt, though they know better, they are like moths that throw themselves into the flame.
So, but...
At Changsheng's art, I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessor.
Huh?
What makes a poison, poison? And what makes a disease, a disease? When it comes down to it, Are not both mechanisms? If disease is defined, many may view the no. I don't want those who come after me to precisely.
Even the gods of...
But it's for a selfish...
Dr. Baiju, Traveler, what are you still chatting about?
We also have coconut milk for Changsheng and Paimon.
Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait. I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy her body and mind.
True. And yet, although we call them simple pleasures, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life we have?